Hi Emma, I thought I'd do a video showing you how to remove the brush roll on a Hoover Junior 1012 because I thought it'd probably be easier than me trying to explain it to you via an email. So, here we go. So this of course will apply to the 60s and 70s style juniors, so models 1334, 1346, 1354, 1012 and 1016. I think that's all the models. But anyway, any of the 60s and 70s juniors that are styled similar to this. So anyway, of course what you need to do is pop the cover plate off and then just pop the belt off like that. Then you'll want to turn it onto its front like so. Then you'll need to pop down this belt guard. Be careful because it's quite spring loaded, that it could hit you in the finger and hurt. But anyway, so you need to pop that down, and then if the belt's still intact, bring it to one end of the brush roll and twist it as you pull, and the brush roll will just pop out like that because it's only held in by little spring clips. There's no screws or anything. But of course, if the belt's snapped, then just come in from the front with your fingers and just push it out with your hands. So, there's your brush roll. So if you want to just change the belt, of course you just slide a new one on. But if you want to change the bearings or oil them or whatever, just make sure that if you take both of these end caps off, that you get the end cap with the little rectangular shape on the shorter side of the brush roll and not the longer side. You see how one side's bigger than the other? Make sure that square rectangular shape on that end cap is on this shorter side, because otherwise if you end up putting the one with the little rectangular shape on this side, when you try to line it back up in the housing, as it only goes in one way, you'll see that the belt channel thing there on the brush roll isn't in the right place, because the belt wants to ride in this part here. So just make sure that you have this little rectangular shape on this short side of the brush roll. But of course, if all you're doing is changing the belt, then that doesn't apply. So put your new belt on. This does need a new belt, this one actually, but I haven't got any at the minute. So put your belt over the little belt channel and line it back up. Of course, as I said, there's a little rectangular shape on one side, and on the other end is just a flat edge there on the end cap, and of course that corresponds with this little channel here and this flat area there. So of course the rectangular shape needs to fit in that groove. So just, of course you'd be doing this with two hands, but just sort of line it up and just push it back in place till it springs in position. Like that. There we go, that's it, it's in place. And your brush roll should move very freely like that. If it doesn't, then you're gonna burn through belts, I can tell you that now. They'll snap like there's no tomorrow. So, of course, make sure your brush roll's freely moving, and then close that little belt guard. There we go. Turn it back upright, and then grab hold of your belt and put it onto the motor spindle. And again, it only goes one way, and you can't really get it wrong, to be honest, because if you do get it wrong, then when you turn the machine on, the belt will just spin off. So that's the way it goes anyway, if you can see that. Probably not, but anyway, that's how to remove the brush roll on a Hoover Junior. So I hope that helps. So there you go.